What's up, YouTube, tube? So, back again with another video. I'm just gonna shut up. So, in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about why I think the Duffer brothers are throwing us off. Because you heard me exactly right. So, a lot of people have been saying, like, oh my goodness, like, the Duffer brother interviews that they've been doing, like, they're basically saying that, like, byler is in canon, and it's giving me byler doubt. Don't worry, girl. We had all been there. By the way, in this video, my main message is that byler is still endgame. But do not fear, for I am here. I'm just gonna shut up. So, before I start this video, I'm just gonna ask you guys to please go watch Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Stranger Things Season 5 if you haven't already. And then come back and watch this video. But if you have, then you can stay. So, I'm gonna be going off a list of reasons that I have written down on why I think the Duffer brothers are throwing us off, and, like, how I think they're throwing us off, and like hints as to, like, why I think that. So I'm just gonna say, hopefully this will clear your byler doubt if you have any, and if you haven't already, go watch my other videos because they can kind of explain some things. And I'm posting videos every single day, either at night or like really early in the morning, so be on the lookout for those. Okay, so we're going to start off with our first plot point. So, why would you make your main character gay from the beginning of the show 10 years ago? Make him fall in love with his best friend, make him suffer the whole entire show, just for him to get rejected by the love of his life. And you could argue, like, oh, but the Duffer brothers are bad at writing. Yeah, if they were to go with that ending, they would be terrible at writing. I do not understand why you would make your main character, not just some side character, your main character, suffer. Okay, this is Will Byers, this is suffering. Every single season. This is Will Byers, this is Mike Wheeler. Interlinked, intertwined, together forever. But the Duffer brothers, if you do this, for the Duffer brothers to pick this outcome for Will and Mike would be such. Okay, so what was that? I can stay on this one subject forever, but we are going to move to the next plot point, which is, why would Finn and Noah both agree that they filmed the most scenes together in season 5 when we haven't really seen any yet? Have you noticed that? My little brain has been getting to thinking. If there's barely any in episodes 1 through 7, mind you, Cutgate could be a part of this, but then again, Cutgate was kind of denied. I don't even know what to believe. I'm just gonna say, if it's proven real, it's proven real. If it's proven fake, it's proven fake. But why would they say that they had the most scenes together when there's not many scenes with them together yet? Byler. It's almost 12 and I'm literally over here screaming Byler at night. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Like, the family, they need to be surrounded by the love of byler. So, in a tweet in, like, 2019, I think, somebody asked the Duffer Brothers writers, the Duffer Brothers, like, hey, guys, like, what's your favorite ship? So, they said, my favorite ship, excuse me if I'm saying this wrong, my favorite ship is Korosami, which is a lesbian ship that was officially confirmed during the finale and was ridiculed by the general audience for being forced. Who else is saying that byler is gonna be forced if it happens? Who else? If it happens in the last episode? The general audience. Because why is that literally Mike and Will gotta become canon in the last episode? Also, I just want to say that if this video is bad, it's fine, because I already hate this video so much. I'm only like 4 or 5 minutes into filming, so I'm so sorry if you dislike this video. Okay, so our next point is that the Duffer brothers are known teasers. They love a good surprise. They love to throw off their audience. Like, they love to make it surprising for the audience when they predict stuff, you know? Like they teased Steve's death in Volume 2, in, like, that one, Jimmy Fallon interview where he, like, falls off, like, everybody thought he was gonna die, and then, like, the whole entire story thing, like, 5 hours later, it was a whole thing. Just for bro to live. And they made it really seem like something was gonna happen to Steve. Just for him to live. They love to trick us into believing the exact opposite of what's gonna happen. They want us to believe that byler is gonna happen because byler is gonna happen. Byler! Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the section with our spoiler king, Noah Schnapp. So, why would Noah say you guys will be satisfied? He was like, because I don't know if you know this, like, if you don't know this already, some fan at, like, I don't know, it was like some convention or whatever, they asked Noah and they're like, so, like, how do you think the byler fans will feel, like, in season 5? And he was like, I think you guys will be very satisfied. Why would he say that if you knew dang well we would not be happy if byler wasn't canon? Like, he was about to say happy, but he stopped himself. You know why? Because byler canon. Byler! So adding on to the whole entire, like, the Duffer brothers, like, making us think the opposite, they are known teasers and they are known tricksters, to say the least. The Duffers are setting us up specifically to doubt Byler so that we don't see it coming. They want us to, like, look ahead and see Byler not endgame. But when we look to the side being what really happens, Byler endgame. Byler endgame. And they want us to think, oh no, they didn't get together yet because they're not gonna get together at all. And then they end up, like, making out in the last episode. Now, would this really be a Byler video if Painting Gate wasn't mentioned? Painting Gate, we love you. We love you, Painting Gate. The painting was significantly hinted at to be mentioned in season 5, even playing, like, a heavy, crucial role. So, why would this be said if Byler was just going to be ship ending rejection? Mike and Elle, I'm putting this into your hands. This being Mike, this being Elle. Oh, by the way, I never thanked you for the painting. What painting? Why would the painting be mentioned again, or be even mentioned of being mentioned again, if Byler wasn't canon? If it was just gonna end in a slow burn rejection. So, now we're moving on to our next bottle. Wait, hold on. Why all of the blue and yellow imagery? Bro, that freaking alarm. Why all the blue and yellow imagery just for Byler to be nothing? And not only, like, just the blue and yellow imagery, all the clear signs pointing directly towards Byler. I don't believe in coincidences. They make Lucas say this season. I don't believe in coincidences. They say. But if it were to be that the Duffers were doing this to mess with us, this would just be queerbaiting at its literal finest. They talked about how they don't want the show to go out with a bad ending. They talked about this in, like, an interview or whatever. They're like, we don't want the fans to, like, end the show, like, with, like, a bad rep on it or whatever. This would be queerbaiting so bad that I really do not think, like, a lot of fans would ever watch it again if they were to just end it with it being queerbait. But queerbaiting would be terrible for their reputation if this was the case. So why would they say, like, oh, like, we don't want the show to go out with, like, a bad rep, if you know you're gonna get a bad rep by doing the worst thing for the show possible? If they ended the show without making Byler canon, with no due respect, they're actually they're scared. They're just cowards. Like, if they were to make a beautiful, I'm talking beautiful, slow burn love into something more, like, that's not in the picture, what the hell? They ended the show without making Byler canon, just like, with no due respect. They're scared, and they're just scared. And if they were too scared to make a beautiful slow burn ship, a beautiful slow burn love into something more, they're weird as fuck. And terrible writers. I've said this before, I will say it again. They're gonna make Byler be just a slow burn rejection. Cannot express to you how bad of writing that would be, how sloppy of writing that would be. My 4-year-old niece, not freaking niece, I don't even have a sibling, what the heck? My 4-year-old cousin could write better than that if they were to do that. The Duffer brothers have the opportunity to end the show on a beautiful note, on a just like positive, beautiful, highly thought of note. And if they were to make Byler not canon, note would just be gone. Just gone. If they were to make Byler not canon, it would kind of ruin the show, essentially. Like, not for the general audience, because they're like, Byler, oh, Mike doesn't even like Will, Mike doesn't even like Will. Think y'all need to tell him that. Think y'all need to tell him that. But that's, like, I couldn't go much more into detail, but I will spare you guys. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I just want to say thank you so much. And if you guys have any questions or, like, theories or anything, just comment down below. And also, if you guys want to become moots, please let me know, because I literally love making visuals so much, and I love you guys so much, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And Byler endgame. And I will be doing a video on the trailer tomorrow, and I also will be doing a video with my final predictions for the finale. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Love you so much. Bye.